Hey everyone, after using her for a little, I'm gonna make a showcase of sorts for YUZURIHA. Going back over her kit real quick, her slots are 6-star physical, 5-star support, and 4-star magic and support. They're really solid slots in games since she can hold a pretty wide variety of helpful equips, especially the support slots. They're not worth expert LBs, although dupes are always welcome, especially if she's able to get her LB7 equip. Her skill heals her by 40% and increases her arts by 20 with a 10-second CT. This kept her HP nearly max for the entire game when she's behind the tank. The art gen is okay, but the 4% heal a second is actually pretty helpful, albeit only for herself. Her arts increases her max HP by 60% and redirects 40% of allies' damage to her for 25 seconds. It was pretty okay. I didn't really test this too extensively, but I can't really see any situations I'd want to use this in considering she's going to be taking a lot more damage afterwards, and she wants to keep her HP fairly high to really benefit from her super art debuff. For her true art, she gives 100 total arts to the team without a status element, and reduces the enemy's dark resist by 80% for 25 seconds. It's type EX2 art gen for now, so that's pretty good, but overall, it's really nice in game, especially since she can also stack with other crossover art geners. This of course falls off heavily in content with continuous status elements, but that's not overly prevalent right now. The debuff is really nice, although more so for other dark units on the team rather than YUZURIHA herself. For her super art, it has a 200% physical resist debuff that scales with your current HP percent when the super art is activated. It's a really insane debuff overall. It allowed units to melt the enemy, which was fun to see. I can see this being a problem in times when shields and such are negated, or even just trying to use her art, which would make this significantly less effective. But as long as you keep her health high, especially through her skill, she'll constantly put out that crazy high debuff. For her passives, she gives humans 50% damage when leader, 100% paralysis resist, and 30% physical resist. The AoE human damage is obviously really good, as is the physical resist. It's nothing super game changing though, so there's that. That's it for her kit though. As for some equips you'd want to run, for her physical slot, things that debuff are going to be pretty good, some including Richelieu Bikini, Emperor True Weapon, or Valerie True Weapon, or something to increase art gen with a side buff like Bakuzan Kyoru, Doton Bori Robo, Coil Gun, or something close adjacent. As for some support equips, there's a wide variety, but stuff like Lisa's skirt, Mikey's Jinbei, Goku uniform, Remran plushie, Emiya's clothes, Ford's gothic straps, Melty's dress, or anything you'd need. As for 4-star magic, there isn't a ton of freedom here, but something like Angelus's dress or something like Nui's umbrella or Antiqua. As for her LB7 support slot, the obvious ones apply, like either Arcignite, Kaon, Fenzaloha, Ilia's clothing, or try something more specific from there. For crests, Equip CT obviously works for her equips, Arts Gauge up if you want to start her faster, Attack up if you want her to damage a bit more, and that's pretty much the best overall considering she's a fairly basic unit in regards to crests. Overall though, YUZURIHA is a very nice support, and to be honest, she isn't nearly as good as I thought she'd be. She isn't super flashy, but she is obviously insane for debuffing, and she won't really be doing that much damage herself, which is fine, but I wish she had some sort of damage buffing for the team beside her passive or something, but it doesn't make her bad. And her art is very weird as well. There aren't many situations I can see this being useful in besides maybe giving her a revive so that she can take the team's damage from a big attack and have everyone else take reduced damage for that attack while she revives. But it's such a weird art. I'm sure there's gonna be a niche quest that needs it soon, but if you have a dark physical unit that needs some debuffing support, YUZURIHA is gonna be a pretty solid pickup for them. But she is obviously an overall great pickup, but I wouldn't really consider pitying her at all whatsoever. That's everything for the video though. Let me know your thoughts on YUZURIHA down below, or if you happen to pull her. If you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.